Swipe Up, episode 223, the podcast where I share my unfiltered thoughts and on the latest news and entertainment updates. I'm your host, Ray Taylor. UFOs. You know, I loved weekly world news when I was a kid. Right? Conspiracy theories were fun when I was a kid. Now to see other adults getting into conspiracy theories, talking about stories that I would have seen in weekly world news, that, you know, I love that magazine or newspaper, whatever you want to, tabloid. To see people kind of view those stories as if they are authentic and real is insane. But it's even crazier that the life we're in and the existence that we have in 2023 is so insane as it is, that the fact that the government has come out with, yeah, UFOs are real, yeah, here are these reports, and nobody seems to care just because, I mean, we're barely surviving. You know, billionaires are playing around going to quote-unquote space, and most people are just struggling to pay their bills. But this last story, the U.S. Office of the Director of National Intelligence says the Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon, which is their new term for UFO, reporting is increased, which is enabling a greater awareness of the airspace and an increased opportunity to resolve the UAP events. As of August of 2022, there have been 510 UAP reports. So let's see. The report mentions the establishment of the Department of Defense All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office. What? The AARO? Horrible. Which the U.S. government hopes will aid in resolving the UAP sightings. The Pentagon's attitude towards the UFOs, or UAPs, has shifted dramatically in recent years. In April 2020, the government declassified 3 videos captured by instruments aboard U.S. Navy aircraft depicting encounters with fast-moving unknown objects. The Intelligence Authorization Act for the fiscal year of 2021 required the Office of Naval Intelligence's UAP task force to submit an unclassified report to Congress detailing the nature of these unexplained phenomena. The report detailed 144 UAP sightings that had been made by quote-unquote reliable sources, largely probably like government ships and stuff. Reliable sources largely in the military in the 17 years between 2004 and 2021. A significant number of the phenomenon in the report could be easily explained, including some which moved at considerable speeds and without discernible means of propulsion. Wait, a significant number of the phenomenon in the report could not be easily explained. The newly released 2022 report detailed... my dog is dying all of a sudden during... aliens have probed her and she's not doing good. The newly released 2022 report detailed 366 newly reported UAP incidents, with 163 being characterized as being sightings of balloons or balloon-like entities, 26 being found to be unmanned aircraft system drones, and another 6 being attributed to pilots misidentifying airborne clutter. All that stuff makes sense, right? That there's definitely going to be, especially with drones and stuff. The remaining 171, however, reports remain uncategorized, and some were found to demonstrate unusual flight characteristics or performance capabilities and require full analysis. So, like, obviously there's more capabilities to see, to film, to observe, to capture, right? We have smartphones, security cameras everywhere. Most homes have the doorbell camera. Most people have, a lot of houses have security cameras. Everybody's got a phone with a camera on it. So definitely a lot more things are able to capture crazy stuff. And it's not surprising. I obviously believe aliens exist. I would imagine some of this stuff might be alien. It also might just be technology that other countries have that we're not aware of. Obviously, maybe that's alien technology. I don't know. Right? The whole ancient alien stuff, the whole idea that like aliens crashed and a lot of our technology has been reverse engineered from the technology they got. I mean, there's Men in Black, there's all these movies, all these things in popular culture. Obviously, there has to be life outside of this planet in the ever infinite existence of the universe we live in and the potentiality for an infinite amount of universes. It's not crazy that aliens exist and that we've seen them and maybe around us at all times. Who knows? And like the movie Nope, like our concept of what an alien can be, where in Nope the ship is actually the creature in just one of its forms. Like our concept of what aliens could be so far off from the reality. Obviously, hopefully, if they do come, they can set us straight and they're like, stop us from destroying the planet. The idea of like, Star Trek and all that stuff. I rewatched all the Star Trek movies for Sunday's Top 5 and, space exploration and all of these things, or watching the show For All Mankind where space exploration became a much bigger part of our goals as a country way earlier on during early space travel. And just like, I want there to be that. I want there to be this bigger world of things that exist that are beyond us, that are clearly far more intelligent and are able to do things that we haven't figured out yet, right? But it's interesting that these things that were only part of science fiction are now being uncovered as real. Still unknown as far as we know. Obviously we're not given everything, but we're at a point where it's like, yep, there's things we don't know what they are. There's a lot of them. We're seeing more of them. That's about it. So, I don't know, man. I don't think we're like... It's a weird time, especially when so much of our society believes all kinds of weird conspiracy theories to be real. And a lot of their beliefs are actively causing harm to other people. So it's weird that those lines are being blurred a little bit with this information. But either way, interesting stuff. I'm always excited to hear what is actually confirmed and what's real and find out more about this stuff. And it's interesting. It's like the reality is so mind-blowingly insane that like it can put science fiction and the most creative things somebody can think of to shame when you just realize how insane our actual reality is.
New episodes of The Ray Taylor Show come out every single day. Subscribe on YouTube and everywhere our podcasts are found. Binge the full week over at inspireddisorder.com/plus. Buy Ray Taylor Show merch over at inspireddisorder.com. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace out!
Today is the day where you wake up and you realize that everything that you've been dreaming about, everything that you've been wanting, every goal and wish and hope that you've ever had can become real. Dreams can come true. What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.